football here on the 2K Sports Network. Presenting to you from Transcorp Stadium. Playing on their home turf, we have the Renegades. They'll be defending against the Bulldogs. I'm Dan Stevens. I'll be calling the game, and as always, Peter O'Keefe will deliver the color. Let's take a look at today's All-Pro lineups, Peter.
Together, these two make for one of the best backfields in the pros. Simply the best, folks. And look at the rest of those players. Some real talent out there. But this isn't a lopsided affair, Dan. Their opponent is a powerhouse. These are two guys that bring greatness to a team. They make a good team great. And the rest of the All-Pros in this list are no slouches either.
Thanks, Peter. Now let's go to the coin toss.
Good game. Let's do this.
Gentlemen, please make your call.
Give us heads.
It is tails.
We'll kick.
The Renegades have won the toss and select to kick.
Brown kicks off, and the game is underway. Armstrong fields it way back at the 8. Dragged down at the 27.
Chris Armstrong got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Bulldogs will begin the drive at their own 27-yard line.
Hey, this is our field today, Big D. This is our field. Slide. Rip.
O'Brien takes him down back at the 26.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Hell yeah, brother.
Ball.
2nd and 11. Ball at the 26-yard line.
Down. Side. I hope you want extra pass today. Switch. Black. 85. Wait back.
Number 6 throws this one right sideline, and it's caught for a gain of 10 on the play. A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. 3rd down with the tight end right.
Down. Let's go, D. That's what we feel. We got Irvine.
Hauls him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. 4th down coming up. Lindstrom lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Hakeem is deep to receive.
Oh, yeah, punter. I'm coming. I'm blocking this.
Lindstrom takes the snap and punts it away. Hakeem fields the punt at the 27. Tackled at the 29.
You shouldn't have even tried to bring that one back. What's wrong with you?
The Renegades offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 29-yard line. Brewski takes his first carry of the game and picks up a couple. Second down, 8 yards to go.
31-yard.
Down. Sit.
I got you step for step. I got you.
Brewski gets the call again and heads upfield, dragged down at the 38.
Brewski was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
A decent play, and they'll now face 3rd and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make 3rd down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Taylor makes the nice catch, and they convert on 3rd down.
Hart had the time to set up and step into his throw, Dan, which more often than not results in a completion. Dan, his first attempt going deep is a huge throw. That gives his guy a chance to break the coverage and make the catch.
Well, I think he's telling the D he's taking no prisoners from here on out.
Sit. Watch counter. Watch counter. Here comes counter. 79.
Hart throws a heater right sideline, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Second down, tight end to the left.
Down. Watch the pass. Here it comes. Sit. Watch the throw. Watch the throw. No. Rhino.
Gaylor gets the sack way back at the 35.
He loses 9 on the play.
Ronaldo Gaylor hands the offense a huge loss by getting the sack way in the backfield. Check it out. Oh, yeah, he went right through the O-line and got to his man. Great effort.
They read that play the whole way, and they force a 3rd and very, very long.
Yeah, monstrous D the past few downs for these guys.
From the Bulldogs, 35-yard line.
Down. Sit. Well, you gonna be feeling that sack for a little bit. Double. Louie.
Hart throws a beauty to the right side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
Hart makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 57 yards and no interceptions.
Hilton catches it left sideline, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
Sheldon Hilton had a defender playing him close, but shook him at the last moment. You can't coach that.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
2nd down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive.
Sit. Let's go, D. That's what we stand for. Wing tight, bro. Hut. Red. Wing back.
Gaylor sacks him way back at the 13.
7 on the play.
Take it to your man right here.
Down. Oh, that felt good. Switch. I love black. 85. Switch. Black. 15. Check 3.
Wilson tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Wilson read that one right out of the receiver's break and denied it.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
Let's block that 3. Let's block the 3.
Brown from 30 yards out, and they take the lead.
Derek Brown has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
Yeah, me and my melanin, exoskeleton, flexo, willing is the best, go tell a friend. And Z to be the backbone element. Hit him make it crack cause he scratched so eloquent. The top contenders who will not surrender undercover.
Brown sends it downfield. Armstrong fields the kickoff at the 9. Stopped at the 29. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Holding, number 19, receiving team, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Mackenzie Frizzell clearly held his man back there. Offensive holding was the right call.
The Bulldogs stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 19-yard line.
Rip, aye. I got two.
Number 6 throws a bullet to the flat, and it's bobbled and dropped incomplete.
Rodnick Elisara looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
He just flat out lost control of the football.
Yeah, catching the rock is definitely not his specialty.
Second and 10.
Down. Side. I hope you ain't expecting the ball. Single back.
Irvine gets the call on second down and picks up a couple. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for. Got. Hey, I got 3.
Number 6 fires this one over the middle, and the ball's caught at the 30. Hunted down at the 41.
20 yards on the play. First down, Bulldogs.
Urban has no one around to stop him, and what are the defenders doing out there?
What? I mean, were they thinking he'd drop it?
Apparently they weren't even thinking at all. It makes you wonder how far away we are from substitutions in that secondary.
He did a good job getting his hands around the football, and then he just took off with it.
Yeah, he's not running any tricky patterns, but can pick up the extra yardage when he needs to.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for.
O'Brien tackles him for a short loss.
Chad O'Brien read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
Second and 10 from the Bulldogs. 41-yard line.
Down. That's how you stop the run, y'all. That's how you stop the run. Double.
Number 6 just rifles this one, and it's good for a gain of 8.
Brunson faces double coverage, but nothing seems to faze this guy. Great move to get open. Well, the defense had him blanketed, but he's the only one that made a play on the ball.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off.
I hope you want extra pass today. Watch out.
Number 19 grabs the bullet, and they convert on 3rd down.
First and 10. Ball at the 48-yard line.
Down. That's how you stop the run, y'all. That's how you stop the run. Liz.
Irvine has his number called on 1st down and gets just past the line, but not by much, before being brought down.
Second and 9 from the Bulldogs. 48-yard line.
Down! Side!
This ain't a good day to run the ball.
Urban makes the catch on the right sideline, and that will be a gain of 3 yards. Third down from the shotgun. Number 6 passes a high, long one, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Casper turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Lindstrom lines up for the punt.
Let's block the play, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Lindstrom gets the ball and punts it away. The Renegades came away with 3 last time out and are looking for more. They'll start this drive at their own 1-yard line.
Weak back, weak back.
Brewski picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down. Second down from the eye.
Ball at the 3-yard line.
Down!
Watch counter,
Sit.
watch counter. Wing tight, roll.
Number 11 grabs the rope right side and gets past the markers for a first down.
Hart makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
First and 10 from your Renegades. 13-yard line.
Down!
Here it comes.
Sit.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
Woo! I'm gonna get up my highlight reel, baby.
Ray Farmer drops the quarterback way back there, and what was the quarterback doing way back there anyway? I've heard of deep pockets, but that's ridiculous. Well, not this time. The quarterback lost it all on that play.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
Second and 19 from your Renegades. 3-yard line.
Down!
I thought you was faster
Sit.
than that. I thought you was faster than that. Wing tight, bro. Wing tight, bro. Rip.
Brought down, and that will be a safety.
Ray Farmer comes off the line like a hungry rhino looking for that safety. And he gets it, pinning him in the end zone for 2. You can't coach that.
That will be 2 losses in a row.
Great reads by the D on the last 2 plays, Dan.
Your Renegades to kick off. Armstrong deep to receive.
Bauman kicks it away. Armstrong fields it at the 23. 40, 45, dragged down at the 49. We have a flag on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Holding, number 74, receiving team, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Alan Wade is all over his defender on this one. He grabs him and does not let go. The refs aren't big fans of this, and they throw the flag. Yep, that's offensive holding right there. Good call.
The Bulldogs take the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as we started at their 39-yard line. Urban takes it across the line and chews up about 4 on the play.
He picks up 4 yards on the play. O'Brien with the tackle. Second and 6. Ball at the 43-yard.
Down! Set! Double time wing left. Lucy, you got Ivan! Ivan! Hot, hot, hot!
Urban carries it for the 6th time and heads left. Brought down at the 47.
He picks up 4 yards on the play. Number 55. Credited with the tackle.
3rd down, 3 wideouts in the game.
The Bulldogs, 47-yard.
Down! Good! Good! Set! Hot! Liz!
Ray Farmer brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. 4th down, and they're going for it.
Set! Hot, hot, hot! Single back! Single back! Hot, hot! I'm taking 2! I'm taking 2! Hot, hot! I'm taking 2! I'm taking 2! Hot! Hot, hot, hot! Hot, hot! Hot, hot!
The Bulldogs want to talk it over, and they take their first time out.
They only need a couple here. So let's buckle down, guys.
Lindstrom lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Deep to receive.
Lindstrom gets the ball and punts it away. The Renegades offense comes out backed up against their own goal line. They will start at their own 1-yard line.
Wait! I think 2!
Brewski gets the call on 1st down and barely gets past the line of scrimmage for a negligible gain on the play.
Brewski played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Renegades with a small lead, 3-2.
Welcome into the SFL studios in San Antonio, Texas. And we have an interesting score at the end of one from OKC. The Renegades leading the Bulldogs 3-2. Yes, you are reading and hearing that correctly. 3-2 as the Bulldogs trail by a point. Got their 2 points on a safety thanks to some great special teams, and Oklahoma City is stacked up once again on their own goal line. Let's take a look at some of the early stats. Jasper Hart is 5 for 6 for 75 yards. Joseph Redfeather 5 for 7, 44 yards. A long pass of 20. Not too much down the field so far. James Cooley and Joseph Redfeather pretty quiet. Pete Bruschi only 4 carries in that quarter, 4 for 12 yards. Michael Urban 7 carries, 10 yards. Not much there either. How about Chris Taylor? If there's one guy that likes the acquisition of Jasper Hart, it's Chris Taylor. He's having a great preseason. 3 receptions, 57 yards in the first quarter on 4 targets. Michael Irvin has 2 grabs for 23 yards. And Freeman Goodspeed has not been targeted. James Cooley on 2 targets, 1 catch for 3 yards. And on the defensive side, it's Adam Stackhouse, 3 tackles, 2 assisted to lead the way. Ahmad Arrington, first game in a Bulldog uniform, he has 2 tackles as well. 3-2, Oklahoma City on top of San Francisco. Let's send it back out to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Safety time, D! It's time to make a play!
Let's get those 2 points!
Second down, 9 yards to go.
Down!
3 more, Big D, let's go! Red!
Bruschi gains 5 on the play, and that brings up 3rd down.
Bruschi got a little help from his friends on that play, Dan. They gave him the space he needed to make the play. Great blocking up front.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 4. Ball at the 7-yard line.
Down!
Let's go, D! That's what we
Set.
stand for! I got 2!
Bruschi carries it for a 3rd time in a row and gets tackled short of the markers. That will bring up 4th down.
Torrin Curry just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But, you know, Dan, the only thing that's going to grow is this D's morale.
He now has 5 tackles in the game. Bauman lines up in his own end zone for the punt.
Oh, I'm gonna lay it all out on this punt block!
Bauman gets the ball and punts it away. Morales makes a fair catch at the 40.
Spotted at the 39-yard line.
The Bulldogs have been locked in a defensive slugfest so far and will start this drive at the 39-yard line.
Hey, watch out! Rip right out!
Urban will get the handoff and runs into traffic. Gesser tackles him for a short loss.
Rob Gesser got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down.
Set! This ain't a good day to run the ball! Hey, right up!
Urban goes right up the middle and barely gets past the line of scrimmage for a negligible gain on the play.
Urban played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
I'm gonna keep bringing it, don't run it here!
Preseason catches it over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Take that to 11 on the play. 1st down, Bulldogs.
Mackenzie Frizzell faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
It was 3rd and long, but it didn't faze them. They moved the ball, and now they move the chains.
Yeah, really nice play calling, Dan.
1st down, 2 receivers to the left.
Down! Set! When you cut back, all you gonna see is me! Red! We back! We back!
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about!
Second and 8 from the Bulldogs. 26 yards.
Down! I'm gonna keep bringing it, don't run it here!
Number 19 makes the catch out to the left and gets past the markers for a first down. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Pass interference. Number 52, defense. The penalty is declined.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
Down! I hope you want extra pass today. Double time. Wins. Watch that.
Irvine chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Gain of 4 yards on the play. O'Brien with the tackle.
Watch out for the play
2nd and 6.
action.
Ball at the 13-yard line.
Down! Running the ball ain't gonna get you nowhere today. Look, stay back. I got
Irvine hauls it in right side and loses yards on that one.
Chad O'Brien keeps his man from getting back to the line. Let's watch. Pow! Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 7 tackles.
3rd and 9. Ball at the 17-yard line.
down! Set! We gonna be in your back all day. Split. Gun. Got 3 over here.
Number 6 lofts this one out to the left, and it's caught for a touchdown. Always back to the food, Peter. Can't you think of anything else?
Oh, well, let me see. No, I can't.
This is a take no prisoners kind of guy when he is in the red zone.
Oh, after piling up some good yardage on the day, he makes a big play here for a score.
Now the point after, and it's good.
Line is good. The Bulldogs are set for the kickoff. Redmond back for the return.
Barrow boots it away. Redmond fields the kickoff at the 10. Brought down at the 34.
Kari Redmond took the pint-sized kick and ran it back for a gallon-sized return.
The Renegades have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their 34-yard line.
Gun. I got two over here.
Intercepted. Brought down at the 36.
Crap! That sure in the hell wasn't the plan.
The Bulldogs are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 36-yard line.
Set! Watch the counter! Weak back!
Irvine loses about 3, and that will bring up second down.
Stackhouse read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
He now has 5 tackles in the game. Number 19 catches the bullet out left and is well past the markers for a first down.
Down, Bulldogs.
And into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Great pass, Peter, and he's having a terrific day so far.
You bet. So far, he's got 96 yards and 1 touchdown.
22-yard.
Down. Set.
Strong right, strong right.
Number 6 zips it to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Stackhouse calculates the pattern right off the line, locates the ball. Oh, just gets a finger on it. That broke up a sure completion.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 from the Bulldogs. 22-yard.
Down.
You don't get nowhere running the ball.
Set.
Red, weak back.
Urban makes the nice catch and is at the 20. Forced out at the 15.
Urban made the catch back there, but then worked for a few extra yards on top of that. Great effort.
Time and time again, he makes a fantastic option of himself coming out of the backfield.
Well, there are some runners that just have a knack for the passing game, and this guy's got it.
Down. Set.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for. Eye back. I got two.
Number 6 makes the pass, and the reception's made at the 7. Popped hard at the 5. It'll be first and goal.
First down, Bulldogs.
Wow, now that is one confident QB. Good grab on that play. It didn't go for a whole lot of distance, but it kept the ball moving.
He's doing all right with the short throw, but there's nothing really to write home about.
5-yard.
Down.
You don't get nowhere running the ball.
Set.
Red.
Vaughn tackles him for a short loss.
Richard Vaughn got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They halt this play behind the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up a second down.
Goal. Ball at the 6-yard line.
Down. Set.
Oh, you ain't running on me.
Number 31 tackles him for a short loss.
You guys ain't got game. This is what we're gonna do. Double 50Z, tight end cross. Focus on this one. Break.
Third down, goal to go.
Down. Set.
You don't get nowhere running the ball.
Hyena. Black 89. Hyena.
No dice, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up fourth and goal.
James Hakeem completely breaks up the pass. You know, he owned that zone so clearly. Yeah, I bet he comes in on his days off to repair the turf.
Peter, the defense stood tall and forced the incompletion, but I don't understand that call. They wouldn't have gotten much at all, even if it was complete.
Fourth down either way, and in my opinion, too, a bad call.
Has it blocked. The home team has it. The Renegades haven't gotten much out of their offense recently and are looking to get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 18-yard line. Brewski gets his 7th carry of the game and almost gets back to the line of scrimmage, but not quite before he's taken down.
Torrin Curry targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 6 tackles.
Down. Set.
You don't get nowhere running the ball.
Come on, come on. Liz. Empty.
Hart lets it go here, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Jay Morales turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
On 2nd down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
3rd and 10 from your Renegades, 17-yard line.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Hakeem puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Hart apparently thought those 2 defenders patrolling the zone were doing something else, like looking for a contact lens or something. Boy, he's lucky it was just an incomplete pass.
That's 3 in a row that have fallen incomplete.
Yeah, he's starting to press a little, Dan, I think. The coach may want to pull him aside and just, settle him down a little bit.
Not on me! Not on me!
Bauman gets the snap and punts it away. Morales fields the punt at the 45. Tackled at the 47. The Bulldogs had their last drive stall at the tail end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their 47-yard line. Number 19 catches the heater left sideline, and that's a gain of 7 on the play. Peter, no one seems to be able to stop this guy on the left side. They've found him a few times over there.
Yeah, he's been running sharp routes, but it makes you wonder about the coverage over to that area.
2nd and 3.
Down. Set.
Hey, Liz. Single back.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be 3rd down.
Down. Let him get it right.
Irvine catches it in the flat, and he will be short of the 1st down. That will bring up 4th down.
Michael brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. Irvine gets the call on 4th down and can't convert. They'll forfeit the ball on downs.
Chad O'Brien makes his presence known on this one. He's going to haunt the ball carrier's dreams for a while. Oh, big tackle on 4th. That's how you stop a conversion.
They could have punted it away and chose to go for it on 4th down. Now, will that cost them?
Well, with the score this close, it's hard to say, but you never want to hand the other guy an edge.
The Renegades take the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? We'll find out as they start this drive at their 44-yard line. Taylor pulls down the lob, and he's got the 1st down and a whole lot more.
Taylor gets open and gets the football for a gain there. Watch this again.
He is wide open. The defense clearly fell apart on that one.
Well, you can't leave anyone that open in pro football or they will make you pay.
It takes a lot of courage to make your living over the middle, I'll tell you, but we've seen him there several times today.
Yeah, that's a guy who's willing to sacrifice his body to make his quarterback look good.
Sack attack, coming at you, baby. Yeah!
5 on the play.
Yeah, let's go!
Second and
Let's go!
15.
They ain't ready for us! Down!
Yeah, I knocked down your fence.
Check.
Louis,
44!
Number 11 catches it left sideline and picks up 4 on the play. They got some, but they'll need more than that if they want to convert on this third down.
Yeah, they have a ways to go, Dan. They would have loved a few more yards out of that play.
Showtime!
3rd and 11 from the Bulldogs. 27-yard.
Down! Sit!
come on, fellas, let's push them back. Push them
Hut,
back. Empty, empty, empty.
Hart throws this one over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Wilson knocked that pass down. Man, he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
That's the second time he slapped that ball out of there.
Excellent read and reaction skills make him a nightmare to try and get the ball past.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
27-yard. Barnum on the hold.
Oh, I'm gonna block that field goal.
Brown with the 44-yard attempt and squeezes it inside the right goal post.
Derek Brown kicks the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
Your Renegades are set for the kickoff. Armstrong back for the return.
Brown kicks it off. Armstrong fields it way back at the 6. Dragged down at the 26.
Chris Armstrong got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
26 yards.
The Bulldogs are looking for some separation before the half and will start this drive at their own 26-yard line.
Rip, rip. Aye, aye, aye. I got two over here.
Brunson makes a tough catch, and he's looking for room. Eventually pushed out of bounds at the 38. 1st down.
12 yards on the play. 1st down, Bulldogs.
Casper makes the play here, but not fast enough. This one's going to count. Check it out. Yep, he pushes him out, but past the marker.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making him think twice before going his direction.
From the Bulldogs. 38-yard.
You ain't forgetting anybody today, are you? Hey, man, I don't play favorites. Great.
1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Watch the pass. Here it comes. Watch the throw. Watch the throw. Double, double, double. Watch left.
Urban used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
No, no, no. Not today. No, sir.
39-yard.
Down.
What count? What count?
Set.
Right there.
Urban takes this one way out left and rambles for about 5.
5 on the play. Number 55 with the tackle.
Slap it down. Slap it
3rd
down.
and 4 from the
Down.
Number 6 throws a bullet and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Casper came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That was the 4th time they've swatted the ball out of the air, and the offense is looking frustrated.
The D is showing excellent fundamentals right here.
Lindstrom lines up for the punt.
Hakeem with deep to receive.
Let's block the punt. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
Lindstrom takes the snap and punts it away. Hakeem takes it at the 19. Tackled at the 27.
James Hakeem did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Renegades comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before the break. They'll start at their own 27-yard line.
Sit. You lying today? Single back. Hey, I got 3.
Hart throws a bullet to the flat, and the ball is caught at the 27. First down, one man back. This one will fall incomplete.
Kari Redmond had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 39-yard line.
Down. Sit. Bro. Leopard.
Brewski will get the carry on 2nd down. The Renegades take their first timeout. Third down with a split backfield. Redmond snags the dart right sideline, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. That will bring up 4th down.
Kari Redmond got out of bounds after getting some yardage, but you can tell that it wasn't as much as he wanted.
Peter, they couldn't get the last few yards they wanted, and now it is 4th down.
Boy, a good call, but as you said, they just couldn't get the last few yards they needed.
Bauman gets ready to punt it away.
Oh yeah, punter. I'm coming. I'm blocking this.
Bauman takes the long snap and punts it away. Morales fields the punt at the 15. Hammered down at the 18. The Bulldogs take the field with the clock at 21.
You don't want this. You don't want this. Single back. Deuce, right here. I got 2 over here.
Urban gains 3 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
He picks up 3 on the play. O'Brien credited with the tackle.
2nd down, and the clock is now at 5. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Bulldogs with a small lead, 9-6.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
A look inside the numbers from our first half, and look at the discrepancy in sacks thus far. The Bulldogs should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponents hang in there with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Number 7 went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. That set up a 31-yard field goal. The Renegades get the first points of the game and go up by 3. Midway through the first, number 22 found a soft spot in the defense, and it worked to his advantage. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. Towards the end of the first quarter, the Renegades leading by 3. Farmer would break through with a big play here as he shot through the line and was able to wrap his man up in the end zone for a safety. The Bulldogs, later in the second, number 6 went up top on a third down play, and he was able to find his man. A 17-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Bulldogs out in front, 9-3. Hakeem is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. The Bulldogs still middle of the second. The ball at the 40-yard line. Number 6 would find his target on this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. Late into the second quarter, the Renegades behind by 6. Number 7 is going to get this one out to his wide receiver, and it works like a charm. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Renegades are down but still in it, 9-6.
All right, Dan, nice work.
The Renegades will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 9-6. Now, let's get to the game.
Welcome back into the SFL studios in San Antonio, Texas. I am Cameron Irvine, and the San Francisco Bulldogs have a 9-6 lead on the Oklahoma City Renegades in the first of 2 games on the SFL network here on a beautiful Father's Day. Stats pretty even, although, as Darrell Keefe pointed out at halftime, 5 sacks for San Francisco and none for Oklahoma City. They have not put a lot of pressure on the Gold Star quarterback who played in New York for most of his career, Joseph Redfeather. Let's take a look at the numbers from the first half. Redfeather, a rating of over 100, 18 for 24, 135 yards and a touchdown. Jasper Hart's interception ends up not costing the Renegades any points thanks to a blocked field goal. Before this week in the preseason, no blocked field goals. We now have 2 in league history. Not much on the ground. Pete Bruschi only 8 carries, 21 yards, and a long of 7. Michael Irvin isn't doing much either. 15 carries, 18 yards. It's been kind of a surprise how involved Michael Irvin has been in the offense. He also leads the game in receptions with 7. James Cooley, 5 for 53 and a touchdown. Chris Taylor, 4 for 87 yards, but on 8 targets. Xavier Brunson has been productive at the tight end spot, 2 for 20. Rotzbo, quiet first half, but did have 2 grabs for 14 yards. And Freeman Goodspeed targeted 2 times, but without a catch in the first half. Pete Bruschi, 1 for 12. On the defensive side of the football, how about O'Brien, a no-namer for Oklahoma City? 9 first-half tackles. Adam Stackhouse with 7 and 3 assists with 1 pass defended. Ahmad Arrington with 4, and Billy Joe Casper having a good game as well. 4 tackles, 3 assisted, 2 passes defended. 3 tackles for loss for Farmar, and Gage Wilson has 2 tackles as well. End of the second quarter, we head now to the third. San Francisco protecting a 9-6 lead, another defensive war between San Francisco and OKC. Let's send it back to Transcorp Stadium, where Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe have the call.
Redmond back to receive.
Barrow boots the second half kickoff away. Redmond fields the second half kickoff at the 8. Tackled at the 28. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
Holding, number 19, receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Mackenzie Frizzell held his man on that play, and hey, you can't do that. That was offensive holding any day of the week.
The Renegades bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 18-yard line.
One more half, Nicky. Red. Single back.
Hilton grabs the fastball over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down.
14 yards on the play. First down.
Sheldon Hilton is squeezed by 2 defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
First and 10 from your Renegade 32-yard.
Down. Sit. Let's go, D. That's what we stand for.
Hart tosses it down the left side, and it's complete at the 44, 15, touchdown!
Reels it in, and then makes the D reel with all the yards he's tacking on.
The touchdown was his for the taking, Peter. Good individual effort.
Yeah, and great teamwork, too.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
Your Renegades to kick off. Armstrong back to the return.
Brown boots it away. Armstrong fields the kickoff at the 11. Stopped at the 29.
Chris Armstrong could have really done some damage off that less than stellar kick, but his run back is only so-so.
29 yards.
The Bulldogs bring their offense on the field and will start the drive at their own 29-yard line.
What's the pass? Sit. Liz. Single back.
Urban picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down.
Urban powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
He's not made much headway up the middle, although it's not for lack of trying, and that's for sure.
They can't get effective blocking there. You got to go elsewhere.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Eye back. I'm checking.
Number 6 zips it to the left sideline, and it's off, incomplete. That could have been a big play, Peter. The first down was in sight, and there was some room for extra yards. Instead, it falls incomplete.
They still have third down to move the chains. Let's see what they do.
Third and 9 from the Bulldogs 30 yards.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for. Good. I got two over here.
Lindstrom
catches it over the middle and somehow holds on after the monster hit. They are still just shy of the first, however. It'll be 4th down.
Stackhouse managed to take him down before he got to the markers, but it was close.
That's his 9th tackle of the game.
Deep to receive.
Oh, I'm gonna lay it all out on this punt block.
Lindstrom gets the snap and punts it away. Hakeem takes it.
Will be placed around 26 yards.
The Renegades got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their own 26-yard line.
Go! 74! Listen up! Hard!
Dorsett makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Dorsett came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That was the 4th time they've swatted the ball out of the air, and the offense is looking frustrated.
The D is showing excellent fundamentals right here.
2nd and 10 from your Renegades 26-yard.
Down! Sit! Listen up! Goal 26! Listen up! Goal 74!
Brewski carries it for the 9th time and heads out right, hunted down at the 38. It will be 1st down.
Brewski does some nice footwork here, Dan. The defender bites on the spin move, and he's out of there. He finessed that perfectly.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
1st and 10.
Down! I hope you ain't expecting the ball! Sit! Listen up! Greg! 34!
Number 11 makes the catch on the right, and that's good for a gain of 5. Another short, quick strike, and the defense looks helpless to stop this ball control strategy.
Yeah, it's a great game plan this offense has been executing, no doubt about it.
2nd down from the I.
Ball at the 43-yard.
Down! Sit! Switch! Black! Switch! Black! Weak back! 79! Switch! Black!
Hart throws this on a rope, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a 1st. Nice 2nd down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that.
1st and 10 from your Renegades 49-yard.
Down! Watch counter! Sit! Hut! 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 Back! Weak back!
Hilton reels in the football and is at the 40. Finally popped out of bounds at the 29. 1st down.
Sheldon Hilton makes the catch and then takes it for a great run here. Now he's got it. If you give him the room, he'll be happy to take it from you.
Ooh, that guy was rumbling.
Ooh.
Ha! He's not exactly fleet of foot, but on that last play, he spun his wheels and really dug in for those extra yards.
And when you barrel down the field like a Mack truck, you don't need to be fleet of foot.
Down! Sit! Hey, D, get him more! Get him more! Hut! Back! Weak back!
Brewski carries this one off to the right and shoots forward for 9 yards.
Nothing to sneeze at with that gain, Dan. These guys are the complete rushing package, and they'll run it on you all day if you let them.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
2nd and 2 from the Bulldogs, 20-yard line.
Down. Let's go.
Sit.
Everybody do their
Hut, hut,
job.
hut.
Everybody make a tackle.
Number 11 snags the missile and is well past the markers for a first down.
Our passing game is working, baby. Working. You hitting every target today, man. Just feeling it. It's an easy game, ain't it?
Right.
First and 10.
Down. Sit.
Counter, counter, counter. Lucy.
Brewski cruises out to the left side and chews up about 4 on the play.
Gain of 4 yards on the play. Number 54, credited with the tackle. Second and 6.
Down.
Let's go, D. That's what we
Sit.
stand for. Spread.
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Brewski just flailed there. Horrible lapse in concentration.
That's a good example of how he's not yet reached his full potential.
First drop pass of the game for him, and his quarterback hopes it's his last.
Everybody, get tough.
Let's go.
Third and 6.
Down. Sit.
I'm gonna touch you down all day. Liz. Empty.
Hart rifles it out left side, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Brown will come in to attempt a field goal from the 8-yard line. Barnum will hold the kick.
Block that 3. Let's block the 3.
Brown with a 25-yarder, and it's good.
Derek Brown has no problem getting this one between the sticks for 3. Oh, he was so close. He could have made that if he was wearing wooden clogs.
Well, unfortunately, I have a feeling we'll never know for sure. That field goal makes him 3 for 3 out there. Hasn't missed one yet.
And you can't coach that.
Brown sends it downfield. Armstrong fields it way back at the 8. Tackled at the 29.
Chris Armstrong was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
29-yarder.
The Bulldogs stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 29-yard line.
Sit.
Liz. Weak back. I got 2 over here.
Number 19 makes the catch out to the left, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
First down, Bulldogs.
Yeah, he put the ball right where his guy could get it.
And the defender couldn't. Nice toss.
He finally hits his man downfield, and that has to be a big relief to the coaches.
Oh, absolutely. They had to be wondering if he would ever get it in there.
Your Renegades, 36-yard line.
Down. Sit.
I'm checking counter.
Check.
Liz,
Go.
back
54.
Liz.
Check.
O'Brien tackles him for a short loss.
You gotta want it like I want it, huh? Let's go,
Second and
boys.
11.
I want to see some blocking out of you.
Bulldogs, 37-yard line.
You
Down.
don't get nowhere running the ball.
Sit.
Watch the right side.
Number 19 grabs the fastball over the middle, and he's just barely past the markers for a first.
Down, Bulldogs.
Wow, now that is one confident QB. Again, he uses the middle of the field to advance the football. And Dan, why not?
Well, they found some seam, some crease right in the middle, and, well, they feel they can take advantage of it at any time. First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Urban will get the carry on first down and gains about 3 yards.
Number 22 with the carry. The pickup of 3 on the play. Number 45 credited with the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Down! I said no running in my house! Wayside Pro!
Urban bulldozes right of center and picks up a couple.
Third and 5.
Down! Set! You're not going nowhere! Please!
Urban picks up about 2, and that brings up 4th down.
Rob Gesser brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. 4th down, 3 yards to go.
19 yards.
Barrow kicks from 36 yards out, and this one is up and in.
Derek Barrow
Puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
Barrow kicks it away. Redmond fields the kickoff at the 8. Dragged down at the 27.
Kari Redmond.
Tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
27 yards.
The Renegades came away with 3 last time out and are looking for more. They'll start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Taylor catches it over the middle, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
Taylor easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
Right there, he was able to make a good grab and pick up a couple of yards.
That's the kind of play that can put a lot of pressure on a defense. They tried to stop him, but just couldn't get it done.
2nd down, tight end to the left.
Sit! Watch the run! Watch the run! Trip, trip, trip! Rip, 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 rip! Wait!
Brewski gains 8 yards, and that will bring up first down.
First down, Renegades.
Brewski fights for the yardage here with a nice little juke move.
He got past the defender, got extra yards, and got highlighted in this replay. What a great-looking move.
Yeah, what's not to like?
Nice 2nd down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that.
Hakeem tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
James Hakeem anticipated the trajectory of that pass and stuck his hand in at the last moment. Great play.
You know, Peter, if this were volleyball, that would have been the defense's 6th spike of the match.
Yeah, the O keeps setting it up and the D keeps sending it back.
Ball at the 43-yard line.
Sit.
You don't want this. You don't want this. Single.
Brewski barrels off his left guard and rambles for about 5. A flag is thrown on the plate. Let's see what it is.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 99, defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Bray had crossed the plane made by the tips of the football on that last one, so he got the call for a neutral zone infraction.
Don't buy that play action fake.
From your Renegades, 48-yarder.
Down.
Hey, what? Got her. What?
Sit.
Got her.
Brewski chews up 4 yards, and that brings up third down.
Ronaldo Gaylor brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They don't allow them to convert, but they did allow them to get very close.
3rd and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
Down. Sit.
Don't let her get a range. Don't let her get a
Hut,
range. Single back.
Brewski has his number called on 3rd down and jukes to a first down.
Brewski finds the hole on this one and gains some good yardage. Wow, great blocking on that play.
Peter, they did what they needed to do, and they squeak it past the first down line.
Yeah, he knew what he needed to do, and he done did it.
How eloquently put.
Thank you.
49 yards.
Down.
They're going air. They're going air. I
Sit.
see pass.
Brewski carries it for the 4th straight time and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Gain of 1 on the play. Sulstead credited with the tackle.
Second down, and this is the 7th play of the drive.
Down. Sit.
What's the counter? What's the counter? Rover, rover. Weak back, weak back.
Hart zips it to the left sideline, and the reception's made at the 36. Knocked out of bounds at the 33.
Hart is a pro. He knows exactly what his receivers are going to do, and pow, he hits them.
That's his 4th deep connection of the day, and at some point the defense has to react.
Well, it's like the secondary's been sleepwalking through this.
Down.
Play action. Spread.
Sit.
It's intercepted. Brought down at the 28.
Why did I make that throw? Damn it.
Dorsett makes what could be a game changer here, folks. First of all, a terrific job making the interception. Then he's got room to run, and he's not shy about taking it. Awesome way to start a new drive.
Well, that's their 2nd interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Bulldogs take the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as we start it at their own 28-yard line.
Raven, what's the eye? What's the
Irvine gains 5 on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Pick up a 5 on the play. Number 21 with the tackle.
You're not going
Second and
anywhere.
5 from the Bulldogs.
Down.
double time? Right up. I bet.
Irvine has his number called on 2nd down and picks up the first down.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
Another run up the gut, and we've seen him take more than his share of carries there. He's definitely had lanes to run through.
Yeah, superb blocking up front, too.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Renegades are out in front, 16-12.
Renegades 16.
And in the third quarter in Oklahoma City, it was Subo time in the third quarter as Jasper Hart connected with Ianojo Abarazzo for the Renegades' first advantage of the day, 16-12, 330 yards of offense for OKC through three quarters. San Francisco stuck at 225 as Michael Urban continues to get a serious load of the offense with Joseph Redfeather, Freeman Goodspeed, primarily being fairly ineffective in this game. But the Bulldogs defense keeping them in it. They're down just 4. Let's take a look at the numbers. Redfeather, as I said, he's been okay, just quiet. 21 for 28, 189 yards. Jasper Hart has also thrown 28 times, but he has 2 interceptions. Pete Bruschi is starting to get it going. 4.5 yards a carry today, 15 carries for 68 yards. With a long of 12, but has not reached the end zone. Michael Urban, 22 carries, 37 yards. On the receiving side of things, James Cooley, 1 yard shy of 100, 7 receptions for 99 yards. Abarazzo, 6 for 101 and a touchdown. Chris Taylor, 6 for 100 and 11 targets. I tell you what, Jasper Hart has done a good job spreading the ball around to his weapons since he became a Renegade. Brunson still with 2 receptions for 20 yards in this game. Adam Stackhouse, a combined 27 tackles, solo tackles so far this preseason. He has 10 tackles, 4 assists, 1 pass defended today. Billy Joe Casper now 6 tackles, 6 assisted, 2 passes defended. Arrington 4 tackles, 2 assisted. Gage Wilson with 4 and 3 passes defended. Marcus Dorsett added an interception in the third. Oklahoma City trying to avoid starting or ending their preseason with an 0-2 record, has a 16-12 lead on San Francisco. Let's send it back out to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe for the fourth quarter of action. And we'd like to remind you that at 6 o'clock Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, the 1-0 Dallas Stars host the 1-0 New York Knights as Wes St. Clair returns to Dallas, where he has had his 2 best career performances. That comes your way tonight following Oklahoma City and San Francisco. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe, the floor is yours.
Hit hard.
First and 10. Ball is 40 yards.
Down. Side. Everywhere you look, I'm gonna be right there. Single back. Single back. I got 2 over here. I got 2 over here. I got 2.
Urban gets the ball and gets past the line. Jukes finally dropped at the 44. That will bring up first down.
Urban plays the D like a violin on this play. Oh, what a juke.
He gets another call, and he's carried the offense on his shoulders for these last 3 plays.
Hey, until it stops working, there's no reason to look elsewhere.
Down. Double time. Double time. Rip. I back. Hut, hut, hut. I see 2.
Brunson hauls in the pass, and he's looking for room, and he's stopped right there. That will bring up first down.
First down, Bulldogs.
Brunson is in man-to-man coverage on this play and makes the most of it. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a great catch. That guy has real skills.
Well, you know, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not picking up any significant yardage after the catch.
Exactly.
Side. They're going air. They're going air. I see pass.
Number 6 throws a heater right sideline, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play. A flag is thrown on the play. Let's see what it is.
Late hit, number 21, defense. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Michael is way late here on this hit. What was he thinking? Check it out. Oh yeah, that's unnecessary roughness. No excuse for a late hit like that.
Where to throw, baby? I've been feeling good all day, and I ain't stopping now.
First and 10 from the Renegade, 13-yard line.
Down! Set!
You mine today. Single back, single back. I see two, I see two, I see two, I see two.
Irvine catches it in the flat, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Second and
Is this a great drive or what?
10-yard line.
Down!
Somebody make a play.
Set! Hard!
Number 6 zings it to the right side, and it's incomplete. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 94. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Richard Vaughn had crossed the plane made by the tips of the football on that last one, so he got the call for a neutral zone infraction.
Let's go.
Second and 2 from the Bulldogs, 5-yard line.
Down! Set!
Double tight, double tight.
Hyena! Black 89! Hyena! Red! 40.
Number 19 grabs the dart right sideline, and he gets the go-ahead touchdown. Right on the money, Peter. He effectively rendered the defense irrelevant by being so accurate.
Yeah, they might as well have been 10 yards away.
Whoa, he stuck that one in there for his second TD, as he has been doing game in and game out.
Yeah, he's proven today that he is the man.
Now the point after, and it's good.
Your point is good.
Who's feeling this one? Who's feeling this one?
The Bulldogs are set for the kickoff. Redmond back for the return.
This one.
Barrow sends it downfield. Redmond takes it at the 12. Stopped at the 30.
Kari Redmond got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
The Renegades were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 30-yard line.
Wake up, bro. Wake up, bro.
Hart passes this one after the play action, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Hart thought he could hit his man with a bullet pass, but he didn't have the arm strength to get it there.
You ain't playing like yourself today. We need to pick it up. I need some help, man. I can't do it by myself.
Showtime.
Second and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Down! Set!
Bro, Liz. I got two over here.
Brewski gets past the line and heads upfield. Hunted down at the 40. First down.
Brewski beats his man with a juke coming up. Oh, what athleticism.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
First and 10 from your Renegade 40-yard line.
Down!
Watch out.
Hart throws a bullet, and it's complete at the 43, and he's stopped right there.
Taylor easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
This guy can really twist up the coverage in that short area.
That's right, Dan. Those quick routes have been open for him all day. Obviously, that's what the defense wants to give him.
Second down with the tight end right.
Down! Sit!
Watch the pass! Watch the pass!
Check! Gray! 44!
Dorsett tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Dorsett came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. The offense just cannot get the ball past the reach of these defenders.
You're right, Dan, and that's been one of the big stories of this game.
3rd and 6 from your Renegades, 44-yard.
Down!
Take off on me!
Sit!
Louis! Anthony! I see three!
Hart throws a big rainbow here, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 49.
Dorsett picks off the pass because he plays the zone so well here, completely snookering the quarterback. That's just how you do it, folks. You can't coach that.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far, he's got 2 interceptions.
The Bulldogs start this one on the center logo at the 49-yard line.
Down! Set! I got you step for step! I got you step for step! Single back! I got two over here!
Farmer penetrates and makes the stop at the 50.
Ray Farmer got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That will be his 4th tackle so far. What do you think of his performance, Peter?
Solid game, Dan. Really carrying his sizable weight out there.
McCarthy sacks him way back at the 41.
Julius McCarthy did a great job back there by not only getting the sack, but getting him way back for a huge loss.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2 losses in a row.
Down! Set! You got a long way for the first down, baby! Rip! Cut! I see 2!
Stackhouse makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It'll be 4th down.
Stackhouse knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
Yet another big play by this defense. That was their 5th batted ball today.
Yeah, you can see them start to anticipate the path of the throw the minute the quarterback winds up.
Lindstrom lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Let's go!
Lindstrom takes the snap and punts it away. Hakeem makes a fair catch at the 24.
Around the 25-yard line.
The Renegades have turned the ball over the past 2 times out, so they'll need to be careful as they start this drive at their own 25-yard line.
Lucy! Weak back! Deuce!
Brewski takes it for his 17th carry and chews up about 4 on the play.
Let's all play heads up right here.
29-yard line.
Down! Sit!
Rip! I got 2 over here!
Hart passes this one after the play action, and the ball is caught at the 27, tackled at the 34.
Sean Page made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his 2nd tackle so far.
3rd and 1. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Down. Set.
Don! Here comes the Don! Tripped open! Tripped open! Leopard! 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 Weak back!
Brewski carries it for the 18th time and gets well past the markers for a first.
Brewski can thank his blockers for that last play. If it wasn't for them, that play would have tanked.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
They're going air! They're going air! I see pass! Double!
Hart just thought he had a few seconds. Then all of a sudden, none. And it's been that way all game.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Hit hard!
2nd and 10 from your Renegades 39-yard line.
Down. Set.
I shut things down over here. I shut things down. Single back. Single back.
I see 3! I see 2!
Brewski has his number called on 2nd down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
You be ready out there. You hear me?
Your Renegades 40-yard line.
Down.
Let's go, D! That's what we said!
Hyena.
Empty! Empty! Empty!
76. Hyena.
Hart fires this one over the middle, and it's caught at the 48, eventually tackled at the 50.
Curtis Walker easily beats the double team to the spot and the football.
Perfect synchronization on that play.
Dan, you know, the receiver who can outfight 2 defenders for the football will make almost any quarterback look good.
He caught it short of the marker, but found a way to move the ball into first down territory.
That's a huge play on 3rd down. Otherwise, they'd have to kick it.
First down with a split backfield. Taylor catches the heater left sideline, and that's good for 6.
Taylor snatched it out of the air without any challenge from the defense, Dan. You know, my grandmother could have covered him better.
When is enough enough? I mean, really? He finally corrals that last one, but only after a slew of missed opportunities.
Well, I question going to a guy after so many unsuccessful attempts.
Yeah.
But they have faith in him, and it resulted in a completion that time.
Single back! Single back!
Hart zings it to the right side, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Hart has a knack for sticking square pegs through round holes when it comes to completing a tough pass.
He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. Brewski will get the carry on first down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Brewski used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
From the Bulldogs 37-yard line.
Down.
Watch the pass! Here it comes!
Sit.
Watch the throw! Watch the throw!
Trip, trip, trip. Strong right, strong right.
Hart throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Hart laid this pass in beautifully, rendering the defense irrelevant. When you can make accurate throws like that, the whole field starts to open up for you.
That's his 4th deep connection of the day, and at some point the defense has to react.
Well, it's like the secondary's been sleepwalking through this.
Taylor catches the bullet out left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Taylor is squeezed by two defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
Beautiful catch, Peter, and his stats are moving up.
Moving way up, Dan. He's now got 132 yards on 10 catches.
Down. Set.
Hard throws this one over the middle, and the completion is good for 6.
Second and 3.
Down. Sit.
Screen! Screen! Here comes the screen!
Brewski has his number called on second down, and it's taken down near the line and actually loses a bit.
Dorsett read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That's his second tackle so far.
Third and 4.
Down.
When you cut back, all you gonna see is
Sit.
me. Slot roll. Liz.
Forces him out of bounds for a loss, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Ray Farmer targeted the ball carrier early on that play and hounded him out of bounds for a loss. Terrific job.
Another good stop by the defense, and that will be 2 losses in a row.
He's back to attempt a field goal from the 16-yard line. Barnum will hold the kick.
Block that 3. Let's block the 3.
Brown kicks it from 33 yards. It's good.
Derek Brown has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
Although they get the field goal, that's the 3rd time they've had to settle for 3 points from the red zone. Can't be happy with that.
Nope, you always want to punch it in when you're close in like that.
Brown sends it downfield. Armstrong fields it way back at the 9. Dragged down at the 29.
Chris Armstrong tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Bulldogs take the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 29-yard line.
Here it comes. Watch the throw. Watch the throw.
Hut.
Hey, hey.
Hut.
Land. Single back.
Michael makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Michael turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
You know, Peter, if this were volleyball, that would have been the defense's 6th spike of the match.
Yeah, the O keeps setting it up and the D keeps sending it back.
Second and 10 from the Bulldogs. 29-yard line.
Down. Set.
Back wing left. Lucy. Watch the eye. Watch the eye. I got 2 over here.
Tracks him down for a loss at the 26.
Here we go. Here we go. Land. Watch the eye.
Number 19 makes a tough catch, and he will be well short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Casper shut down the ball carrier just before he got to the markers. A good gain, but not good enough.
They allow a little there, but they do force a 4th down.
Way to attack the ball.
Key deep to receive.
Woo, here I come, kicker.
Lindstrom takes the long snap and punts it away. Hakeem fields the punt at the 32. Brought down at the 38.
James Hakeem got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Renegades send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 38-yard line. Number 11 catches it left sideline, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Hart doesn't hold anything back with a dynamite toss. Worth another look.
He hits his man cold, way on the other side of the field. Boy, what an arm.
Yeah, if he's got a receiver anywhere on the football field, he can find him.
Another terrific throw and completion. This team is piling up serious yardage and putting consistent pressure on the defense.
Consistency, 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 even into the fourth quarter. If they keep this up, Dan, they'll have this game locked down.
Sounded almost Shakespearean. Almost. Brewski will get the carry on first down and chews up about 4 on the play. Second down, one man back. Number 11 didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. That would have gotten their first down, and he had room to run as well. Incomplete, however, and it will be third down.
This is it, guys. Step up, baby. Step up.
Let's go. 3rd and 5 from the Bulldogs. 35-yard line.
Down. Sit.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for! Bro! I got two.
The Bulldogs take their first time out.
Arrington goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
Another sack by this defensive squad, and they have generated, well, some very shocking numbers so far.
I don't know about shocking, but turf eating, yes.
Bauman gets ready to punt it away. Bauman takes the long snap and punts it away. Let the punt bounce for a touchback.
Terry Bauman saw his kick go squirrely on him for a touchback. Tough luck.
The Bulldogs start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:44.
Set! Watch the pass! Watch the pass!
Listen up! Go! 74! Listen up! Greg! 34!
Number 6 zips it to the left sideline, and it's incomplete. Potential for some nice yards and some nice yards after the catch, but it falls incomplete.
That could have been a...
The replay booth will review the previous play, whether the pass was caught in bounds.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds. Second down.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
27-yard.
Down!
Left bird, single back. I got 2 over here.
Hauls him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run. 3rd down. The clock is now at 1:37. Good speed, makes the catch on the right sideline, and they convert on 3rd down. 1st down, 2 wideouts on the field. Number 6 throws a heater, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Stackhouse came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That's the 2nd time he slapped that ball out of there.
Excellent read and reaction skills make him a nightmare to try and get the ball past.
We have got to put ourselves in position for 3 here.
2nd and 10.
Down! Set!
Watch the counter, watch the counter. Spread, spread, spread. Liz, Liz. Weak back, weak back, weak back. I got 2,
Hakeem tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
James Hakeem came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. The offense just cannot get the ball past the reach of these defenders.
You're right, Dan, and that's been one of the big stories of this game.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game.
watch the pass, watch the pass. Twist, twist. Roll,
Number 6 fires the Renegades take their 1st time out.
Here I come, Bunner. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punch.
Lindstrom gets the snap and punts it away. Hakeem catches it at the 20. Stopped at the 22. The Renegades start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 50. Hart throws this one right sideline, and it's caught at the 46. Finally popped out of bounds at the 47. 1st down.
Arrington eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big gain, and they'll move the chains. Well, he eventually stops him, but way past the marker, this one's going to hurt.
That's tackle number 6 for him. Good game so far.
Oh, definitely.
Down! Sit!
Watch the pass. Watch the
Listen
pass.
up! Gray! 34! Switch!
Number 11 makes the nice catch, and that will stop the clock at 44. They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. Second down from the eye.
2nd and 5.
Down!
Watch the counter. Watch the counter. Here comes the counter.
Hart makes the throw after the play action fake, and the catch is made, and the clock continues to wind down. 3rd down. The clock is now at 39. Number 11 grabs the fast. The Renegades will take a timeout. That's their 2nd.
Who's feeling this one?
First down, 10 yards to go. Sacks him, and that will take them out of field goal range.
37 yards.
Redmond grabs the rope. The Renegades take a timeout. That's their final one. Here's the kick to win it. Brown boots it from 48 yards out, and they take the lead.
Derek Brown really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it. Watch. That's a powerful kick for 3 points, my friend. When he needs to, he can boot that thing.
Yet another one connects. He can do no wrong out there.
It's all about focus, Dan. No matter what the situation is, all he sees is a football and the uprights.
Brown kicks it off. Armstrong fields the kickoff at the 11. Stopped at the 31. With this one in the books, let's take a look back at some of the action. So, the ball game is over. Let's take a quick look back at how it went with our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Number 11 was definitely a key player as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 68-yard touchdown for the home team. The Renegades take their first lead in the half and go up by 4. Later on in the third, the ball at their own 48. Hilton found a soft spot in the defense, and it worked to his advantage. That set up a 26-yard field goal. Trying to answer back, the Bulldogs trailing by 7. Number 6 is back to throw as they want to air it out here, and this one is right on target. They climb back into the game, now down by 4. The Renegades on D, number 42, would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Renegades ahead 16-12. Number 22 would get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from here. A 16-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. The Bulldogs take the lead and go up by 3. The Renegades, later in the fourth, number 42, shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Midway through the fourth, the Renegades losing by 3. Number 7 went to work on third down, and he was able to find his man. They knotted up 19-all. The Renegades again have it. Number 7 would find his target on this one. Unfortunately, the drive stopped shortly afterwards, and they had to punt it away. Game tied, 19-all. Number 6 went to the air, trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. After driving 47 yards on 6 plays, Brown would be summoned for the long field goal try, and his kick would be right through. The Renegades connect for field goal number 5 here, and that's how we'll round this one out. The Renegades edge out a win, 22-19. And here's your 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Number 11 left no doubt as to why he's one of the greats. What a performance, and I have no doubt that this isn't the last time he'll showcase his talent. We'll be hearing much more from this guy as time goes on.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
How about the clutch kick from Oklahoma City and their special teams in general? The Renegades make 5 field goals on a day where, despite 3 interceptions, they prevail and finish 1-1 in their preseason. Kahlua also finished 1-1 in their preseason. The Knights and Stars will wrap up their preseason coming up within the hour. The Renegades end up totaling 483 yards of offense. San Francisco, same story as it's been no matter what personnel they've had. Their offense just not as explosive as you would expect. 295 yards of total offense and 14 first downs on the day. Let's take a look at the numbers. Joseph Redfeather, pretty impressive performance, although only 5.9 yards per attempt on the day. 104 rating. He did not throw an interception. 31 for 42 for 247. Jasper Hart threw it 48 times for nearly 400 yards and threw 3 picks. Pete Bruschi, for the second straight game, finishes shy of 100 yards, 92 yards on 22 attempts. Bruschi set the single-season record for rushing yards in a season last year with over 1,108 games. Michael Irvine, not an impressive day, 49 yards on 25 carries. Chris Taylor, 12 receptions for 163 yards, and Ianojo Abarazabo, 10 receptions, 146 yards, and a touchdown. Those two have been a deadly combination and look a lot more comfortable with Jasper Hart back there than they did with Wes St. Clair. James Cooley, it's been a long time since we've seen a stat line from him like that. 10 receptions, 117 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Taylor and Abarazabo targeted 32 of the 48 times Jasper Hart threw. That is pretty good star efficiency. Michael Irvin, 9 receptions, 31 yards. Bruschi had 4 for 17 out of the backfield. Brunson had 3 for 33. And Freeman Goodspeed ends up with 3 for 16 on 5 targets. Defensively, Stackhouse, 12 tackles, 5 assisted, 2 passes defended. Gage Wilson, 7 tackles, 1 assist, 3 passes defended. Billy Joe Casper, 7 tackles, 6 assisted, 2 passes defended. Ahmad Arrington, 6 tackles, 2 assists, had a big sack, although didn't get San Francisco the win for a 6-yard loss on Jasper Hart late. Marcus Dorsett had 2 interceptions. 19-22, the story of this game. Oklahoma City blocks a field goal and kicks 5 of their own as the home team wins the 4th straight game this preseason. All 5 games this preseason have been decided in the final minute and by 8 points or less. Oklahoma City defeats San Francisco this afternoon 22-19. This has been a presentation of the SFL Network on Twitch. Stay tuned for our second game of our Father's Day special #Football Sunday doubleheader between the New York Knights and the Dallas Stars. From all of us here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and from our SFL studios in San Antonio, Texas, I'm Cameron Irvine, saying we'll be back on the air soon, and have a great rest of your weekend.